Hello, welcome back to White Hot Glory. My name is Bree Hennessy and I am your host. Basically, the purpose of this podcast is to point you to the Lord and to kind of explain by example how I seek the Lord, how I apply His word to my life, and the blessings and benefits that come from it. This morning, I had to do office work. I got the house cleaned up. I just fed our toddler, put her to bed, did the laundry, and I am now going to attempt to chalk paint my first piece of furniture. It is a chair that we found in an alley about 3 years ago. We had nothing when we moved into our apartment. We had a mattress and we had a plastic nightstand, and that was it. Today, the Lord has been so gracious to us. We're business owners. It's just amazing to me what the Lord can do in a short amount of time. But we're business owners. We're house renters, and business is getting really busy. So I've got to man the phones and the email and the scheduling here at home. Sometimes I help my husband in the field and we do like real construction work. But anyway, 5 years ago around this time, it's about noon on March 8th, 2022, I would have been either trying to find enough money to get drugs and trying to get drugs so that I could get my fix, so that I could be well enough to function, and then I would just do it all over again. And today, I'm just reminded and grateful of what the Lord has done. I don't need a fix to take care of the house, the business, myself, and I'm really grateful. So one of the verses that help keep me in line in productivity is Proverbs 31. It says, "She does not eat the bread of idleness." And idleness means, when a car goes into idle, you're just chilling and you're sitting and you're not going anywhere. And idleness is where the enemy used to get me. I would not have a job to go to, or I wouldn't have anything productive to do. And as a woman who loves the Lord with all her heart, mind, soul, and strength, I want to be that Titus 2 woman or that Proverbs 31 woman. So when I'm tempted to just, I got a whole bunch of stuff done today. I could just sit while my daughter is napping, but I want to be a helpmate to my husband, and I want to be productive, and I want to pull my weight around here because he works his butt off out in the field. I mean, he has a very strong work ethic, and I have much love and respect for him. So I don't want to just be sitting around like, Peg Bundy and just sitting watching TV and eating bonbons and not making dinner and not keeping up the house that he worked so hard to bless me with. So I'm about to go paint this chair and see what happens, and I'd say wish me luck, but I don't believe in luck because I believe in the Lord, and there's no such thing as luck if you believe in the Lord, because you know that every good and perfect gift is from Him. And you also know that if you're going through a trial, it's because He's trying to refine you and to teach you something so that you become more like Him. So there's no such thing as good luck. There's no such thing as bad luck. It is all appointed for us to either bless our lives or grow ourselves to be more like the Lord. So I will give you a little bit of a montage from here on out, I think, and we'll see what happens. It's a detail sander. It has a dust collection. I'm not so keen on the dust collection because it really doesn't collect all that much dust, but as you can see here, we have an attachment for those small spaces, and because the chair has so many nooks and crannies and smaller pieces of wood, I'm gonna have to switch it out and use that on the smaller spaces. And I'm also going to use this acrylic paintable silicone caulk because there are a couple pieces here and here and here that need to be filled in so that I can really give this project a new life. So get that detailing done and then we'll continue. So one thing that I do like about this Mouse Black & Decker detail sander is that it only took about 2 minutes to get this attachment to put on. It screws right back in for stability, and then this here, when this side gets all used up, I can just flip it over and use the other side. But when it comes to detailing, I'm gonna have to either cut new sizes of the detailer, so I'll probably keep this as a template for future use because it is a very unique shape and size. So the chalk paint that I'm using today is Krylon Chalky Finish. It's tintable, but I decided to just leave it as is. My husband's ex actually gave me a really good tip to dip the paintbrush in water to kind of stretch and thin out the paint. It makes it last a lot longer. And also, what I really enjoy about that tip is when I do the whitewash, the grain really comes through. And if it's too thin, you can always add a little bit more, but I really, really love that you can see the brush strokes. And so I'm enjoying this immensely, even though this is my first chalk paint rodeo. I think it's turning out pretty well so far. I can't wait to see what it's gonna look like with the antiquing wax. And I do want to give a shout out to my friend Cindy Jones from church. She makes really great triple berry jam or jelly. And so that's my lunch break and I'm loving every minute of it. So we'll come back when I've finished painting the whole thing. With how it has turned out so far. It's almost a shame to wax it at this point because I really love how the finish came through and the brush strokes are magnified, but it won't stay chalky and it won't hold up if I don't make sure to antique wax it or wax it, seal it. So here we go. I got so carried away when I first started sampling the antique wax that I forgot to turn on the video, so I apologize, but here is the finished product. I would not use a soft bristle brush if I had to do this again. I'm pretty sure I ruined my husband's cut-in paintbrush. I'm sorry, honey, but I'm really happy with the way it turned out. The great thing about the antique wax and the chalk paint is that it doesn't have to be perfect. So I am really grateful for the way it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And it says in Proverbs 31, she perceived her merchandise is good.